Mine? Here we go. We have a rematch here in the top 8.
Maybe
who wins the die roll?
Solemn the obelisk.
Brandon run the die roll. I'm doing on this now later. So I'm going to hand the commentary off real quick.
Yo. Brandon opens up by drawing a card. He normal summons Blackwing, Boar of the Sphere. Sets 2 back row face down. And he passes off to Tony. Tony draws a card. He does Golden Sarcophagus. Targeting JD, or Judgment Dragon for those who don't know what JD stands for.
Can he even hear you?
Yeah. Brandon cuts the deck, assuming Tony's a stacker.
Tony is a stacker.
Tony activates Solar Recharge, discarding Wolf for the cost. He draws 2 cards, then sends 2 cards from the top of his deck to the graveyard. He sent Charge Light Brigade and Lumina, Lightsworn Summoner. Tony summons Lumina, Lightsworn Summoner. Activates her effect to discard Garrow, Lightsworn Warrior. Targeting Lumina, the Lightsworn Summoner. Other Lumina's effect, discarding Lila, Lightsworn Sorceress. Target Wolf, Lightsworn Beast.
Good.
Tony's waiting for confirmation on Brandon's response. Brandon allows for it to go through.
Attack.
Tony declares an attack with Wolf, Lightsworn Beast. Brandon responds with Icarus attack to send off the board, targeting a Lumina and a Wolf. We'll pass this commentary off to PJ.
Alright, just coming back. Tony sets 1, passes. Mills 3. Charge, Plague, and an Honest. Brandon uses MST. Tony chains Beckoning. Did he chain Beckoning?
No.
Oh, he didn't chain Beckoning. I'm sorry. Fuck.
So he went first. That's first time.
Tony making sure not to forget his JD this game.
Right.
I wasn't aware that I could remind them, but apparently it's mandatory, so I can remind them. I wonder how the results for Nashville are going right now.
They're doing pretty good.
Who cares? It was last week for any format.
Brandon sets 1. It ends turn. Tony draws the 2. And did he rip the JD? Did you rip it? Did you rip the JD? He didn't rip the JD.
I get credit for my commentary then?
Yes. We're doing this at Heroes in Noonan, Georgia. Come to it. JD gets bottomless. Brandon draws. Sets 1. Judgment Dragon. Tony gets the other JD off of Gold Sark. Summons the Gardener. He summons Gardener and hits for 600. He's not the only one, Tim.
Oh!
Attack 600.
Hopes for another 600.
His first game?
Brandon draws the 4. Summons
First game,
Soraka.
right?
Yeah, first game. Somehow Tony doesn't know what game it is. Soraka attacks and runs into a mirror. Force.
In his face.
Matt, you want to go look?
Tony draws.
Alright, man. I'm good.
You sure?
I'm good. I can't stand looking at scars, man.
How about that star on Call of Duty?
Yeah, I can look at that scar all day. See the scar through the tricks and everybody runs from it.
Tony stacks 1 on top with Plague Spreader, sinks it with Necro Gardener.
Huh?
Okay. Okay.
That looks like a Caesar or
Somehow he pulls out a level 6 from a level 2 and a level 3.
I went and had my hair the other day. I'm like, give me something.
There's this random dude bouncing on the floor.
Who's winning?
Are you? You winning? All I'm going to do is
Tony drops Android and pierces for 2,400 damage. Dropping Brandon down to 34 and putting Tony at 68. Brandon draws the 4 in his hand, shuffles his hand around a bit before playing Smashing Ground. Brandon summons Bora and hits for 17, dropping Tony down to 51.
Using it. Okay.
Tony draws, drops JD. No, it's not. It's not. You can look in the rulings. It's not destroyed.
Really?
Yeah. Blows up. Brandon Chain's book. JD's not destroyed because of the stupid ruling. Another reason why Lightsworn is broken. Brandon draws. Sets one. Tony draws. Plays charge. Millen Reincarnation, Lila and Honest. Turns out he accidentally gets a wolf and Brandon just TTs the fucking field. Sorry about that language, YouTube. I try to cut back. Cody. Look right in front of you. Ah? Right. Right there. Want to sleeve those for me? Come on. For real. Tony does recharge, pitches Lumina, draws 2, gets into a heavy. Heavy's the Mirror Force. Flips JD. Attacks for 3K. Then the Gores comes out.
Hey.
Then he's just gonna pay. I forgot. Sorry, YouTube. No rush. He mills 4. Brandon draws, looks at his next hard scoops.